Welcome, all my aliens, apes, and zombies, back at it again with a live show on a Tuesday. We have our friends again back here from the 456 right here. We might have an echo here, but we'll get you guys here in a minute. But make sure that you are following all our awesome speakers today that are going to be talking about NFTs. Obviously, if you haven't seen CryptoNovo right there, you're following. But if you're looking right now, well, I guess no one can see it because I don't have the proper screen on. If you're looking right now in the top left, I have a 456 Collectors Club right there in the wallet. All right. And that's who we have on, actually, live action back again on the show. And I love having them on because there's so much going on in the space. Marshall, how are we doing? I'm putting you on live. Like you tuned in as soon as the music was coming in. And how have we been?
We're doing great. Yeah, just building and things are going good.
Man, you got something brewing. What on the is it the 23rd coming up here? You got something big coming down?
23rd, yes, sir. And then we're doing like a smaller kind of early access on the 22nd. So those spots are filling up. We're going to shut it down probably pretty soon here.
That's awesome. I mean, that's what you like seeing is spots filling up. You're actually, containing the crowd that wants to come in and, get into the 456 Collectors Club. And I had the great pleasure of meeting you down in Miami. You guys had a killer party down there that was just like totally off the hook. And that's what kind of started the thread lines between us chatting. And now here we are. We're seeing the collection of what? Just over 4,500 NFTs by your main man, the artist, just to the right of you as I'm viewing this on the screen here. Tell us a little bit about the projects for those who are a little bit new to the scene.
Zevi or B?
Either one, go for it. Okay. Tackle it.
Yeah, no, it's a collection, like you said, of 4,560 NFTs. Designed by ZeviG. It's designed as an art club. So as you hold the NFT, you earn physical artwork. And the first set is a one-of-one print of your NFT. And the second is an art toy by ZeviG, matching the color of your NFT. And there's different rarities based on colors. And so it's a fun way to collect. And, but yeah, also let Zevi kind of build off of that little intro.
It's not just an art toy from ZeviG because, I mean, his, what he's been doing in this space for, I don't know how long. Maybe you could touch a little bit on Zevi. How about you touch a little bit on your background into, what you did prior to NFTs, setting up the, the baseline to what you guys have going with this Collectors Club.
Definitely first me back, and we're definitely excited to be on again to talk about the project. This project is amazing and definitely want to talk about it. In 2015, I started dedicating a full week to my art, and I was creating characters and then building them in the physical. I've started creating sculptures in 2016, and that is something that I continuously do, something I'm extremely passionate about. Around the same time, I was an investor in crypto. So I've believed in the blockchain technology and invested in it for many years now. I linked up with Marshall about a year ago, and getting involved in the NFT space was a no-brainer to me. I understood the values and the value of combining both of them together. So like Marshall mentioned, that you do get rewarded for holding the NFT. This is a collection of its kind with 4,560 NFTs that you are one-on-one print of your NFT as getting an art toy. And both of the artworks that you're going to be getting are going to be signed with your mint number. So then, and we do have a plan to have a chip as well with the art toy. So we're producing 10 different colors of the art toys. On the NFT color that you got will be the color art toy that you have. I did post all over social media the proto what you're going to be getting. It's 7 inches tall, so it's something that'll look awesome on your desk. It's wide, and the width is awesome as the height. And so it's a very cool piece to put on your bookshelf, to put it in your art collection on a desk. And on the box that will work with the sign with a hand signature and the number of the NFT that you hold. This is combining the two by utilizing it as a certificate of authenticity and having the physical work that's being backed by the blockchain technology. And this is very new, and it's exciting for some people. I do believe those that hold everything together, in 20, 30 years from today, when we're talking about this awesome technology that started, and now it's easy for us to confirm, the authenticity of an artwork. Back at that time, and somebody is holding together, I'm sure it'll be just like a very, very rare Pokemon card and have a higher value than someone that, their art toy on eBay to recoup their money. And the wrong way to collect this. The goal was to provide utility and provide value for the clients and the collectors that are buying the NFTs. That's been our goal from day one. Provide the value, build an awesome collection, build an awesome community, and then continue to grow from there around the artwork. So this as an art project, definitely a large art project and not something that I've done before. But that's what brought me into the space, creating, truly believing in the artwork, wanting to spread that joy, happiness, and love, through the artwork, and being able to connect the two, the two I strongly about. So for me, understanding the smart contracts and understanding how to use them with my artwork, this has been working with Marshall. It's just made it an easier process to, get this far. We have our public sale on the 23rd, which is Sunday. So we've been working the last couple months, really hard, and just super excited to get this out to the public.
And I've been really excited because I've got to see the growth that you guys and the hard work that you guys have put in to get up to this date, which is 5 days away. And I secretly sit here and snicker because I get to see my friends, aka Marshall and Zevi, here through the hardest times, because right now they have probably a lot of weights bearing on their shoulders. I don't know if they call it stressful because their passion shows through and the hard work just turns into play. But from where you guys have, when I met you in Miami till right now, the layers that you've added shows the growth and progress. Where, yeah, the physicals are there now. You're getting the metaphysicals, or you're getting the physical version and the digital version as well. And I just love it. And then with on top of it, what you're really trying to push, which I love, it's you're making history by making the first NFT art club. And that's what it's about, is having the club and the collaboration, because that's how Marshall got to the spot, by finding Zevi as a historical creator in these. You're a sculptor, right? Like, these are your sculptures, right? For years that you've had these things, and now you're able to, refocus that energy into a new medium. I mean, is this one life size? I would guess of one of your sculptures. This is just guessing right now in a gallery.
Yeah, this is a 5-foot sculpture that is currently. It was sold some years ago. I believe it is from Scope, Miami, during Art Week 2018 or 2019. Love that sculpture. It's built since I saw it, but it's a great piece and at a great collector. And yeah, it's exciting to bring these utilities together. I think it's as we dive into our future and our future with the metaverse, you could have your one-on-one print in your living room, and your kids could see it, your family could see it, they could get to enjoy looking at it. then when they go in the metaverse and the plots that they have and the plots that they build, they could display their NFT as well. So I think, this is like part of history, and it's just, I believe it's valuable to the art side of it as well by having the certificate of authenticity and by allowing me to document this time in history, an important time for us, the entering of this digital space. The last few months may have been the first time people heard about an NFT, fooled about an NFT. So I believe this art project essentially, collects that information and saves it for the future to be able to go back and say, wow, this is something that we do have now, and this is awesome. So that's
awesome.
how
check out the 456 Collector Club right here. You have it. You have ZeviG's page right. Oh, I got to scroll to the top of it on Twitter handles as well. And then the link tree just gets you to everywhere you need to be based around it, including their DM, their Discord right there, which I'm also in there. So come over there and say hi to me as well. And on the 23rd, right there, early access is ending soon because when it's full, it's full. Marshall, any tidbits, any information? I know you're active in that Discord. When I reach out, you guys are always right there. Here it is on OpenSea as well. You can get their website, you can get their Discord and Instagram right there. Making sure that you have the official one by ZeviG right there. And as you can see that, the metadata hasn't been released, and there's for that because it hasn't even been released yet to the public. So get yourselves in there. Marshall, anything good for the good of the order here?
Yeah. Thanks for having us. Definitely excited for the public sale coming up. We have a lot of cool things that we're going to be announcing over just this next week too. And we have an awesome community already. Love seeing you in the Discord when you drop by. Always a pleasure. And yeah, let's go.
Just like all the stories that are being told on this very stream, I want to come back when, the minting comes on, when things settle down for you guys, and we can actually take a look at the wonderful masterpieces that Zevi has created for everyone. Dig through that metadata and get some of the 456 land and the 456 club from Discord in here, so we can pass around the ideas of which ones they got. Maybe we can get some trades going. Maybe we can see what the secondary sales are going. Maybe Zevi can have some links of like, hey, I remember when I first thought of the color palette on this one, it reminded me of this. And we can start bridging those gaps of how you guys created to the collectors, because that is important to me. And I enjoy hanging out with you guys. You guys have been very kind to me. And my airwaves are always open to cool people who are making cool things. And you guys get both of those check marks. So please, make sure you're checking out the 456 Club. That's 456 Collectors with an S club.com, 456collectorsclub.com. But then, very simple, bam, right there. You guys are seeing it in the tweet. That is, you can watch this live on Twitter. So hopefully you're watching this live on Twitter. If you're watching this a little bit later on YouTube, it's very easy. It's right there on YouTube. It's probably right in the title as well. Zevi, Marshall, anything else while you guys got the mic here? Go for it.
One thing too, what you brought up, like the color series. So we have over 130 attributes with like 750 different color variations and 988 background colors. So everyone gets kind of a unique NFT. And the way that it's set up, I think it's on my pin tweet, it's a Pantone background color series. Oh, I guess it hasn't loaded. Maybe if you reload it, if you already had that loaded earlier, I just kind of changed it.
Look at that. That is live.
Right there.
This is like pretty much alpha getting dropped on you guys just because I have hit the enter button. It's getting alpha dropped on me. I've been busy. So, this is why I love doing stuff like this, because I'm getting the alpha just like you guys right here. Pin tweet, early access, almost full right there. And it has, bam, all of them right there. That's pretty wicked.
Yeah, so it's like a Pantone background color series. So there'll be 45 of those. So it's pretty sweet. I think it'd be cool to see the whole collection as one. That was Zevi's idea. I know,
and here it is, another layer that you guys are adding on top. It's just more and more, because you could have done a simple, color 5 different colors, but here it is, a whole different range of palettes that are going to just be blended in with these. Hats off to you, gentlemen, for all the aliens, apes, and zombies out there continue following this, because I'm going to. It's pretty cool. Look, we got people hearting it right there as I'm even clicking on it. We're going to do a little transition here to a punk friend out there. And this punk number is number 8621. And I was doing a little metaverse research for myself in this metaverse world that we're all looking at, because I recently, 8 days ago, bought some land in Decentraland, and Punk 8621 with his friend Al are coming because they created a DAO, and they're going to give us the lowdown on it. And there again, I'm learning this information as quick as I can. I did a little reading on it. We contacted each other on DMs. Now I get to hear it live action. So without further ado, to show how 2 steps ahead he is, and I hate to show off people's wallets here, but it is public access, public data there. Back in April, got his CryptoPunk, this beautiful, beautiful female, black lipstick with a hidden trait earring. I have a hidden trait earring as well. The straight hair and the cigarette. Punk number 4621. How are we doing on this Tuesday?
Hey, CryptoNovo, thank you so much for the introduction, and thank you for having us on the show tonight.
Thank you. I didn't know this was international. You guys woke up. I probably didn't even wake up. You guys are probably still awake. I got you and Al staying awake. I believe it's like 4 or 5 in the morning. Is it Switzerland? Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm calling in from Switzerland right now.
All right. Well, you know what? You're putting in the hard work to get the hard work seen in the space. Enough of me talking, more with you talking. I want to give you the limelight here so you can get what I need to hear, and that's information.
Yeah, sure. Let me give you a quick overview of Pangea and how we started. So it kind of started out a few months ago. We're looking into metaverse land, and it's very obvious to us, and I think to everyone in the space, especially in hindsight now, how much it's grown. But we sort of saw there's more and more adoption. There's more games. There's more apps being built on top. There's more and more companies going into this, and in the short term, it's hard to predict what's going to happen with the crazy sort of volatility we've seen. But in the long run, it's so obvious to us that the metaverse is a huge play, and everyone should have access to investing in it. So we were sort of born out of the idea of making real estate investing both equitable but also profitable. And what I mean to say by that is that everyone, whether it's the big guys or the small guys, should have access to investing in metaverse land. And then we sort of looked at how—
I say that for all my aliens, apes, and zombies. It should be everyone. And I'm in a fortunate position where I'm able to pick up a parcel, but not everyone is. And you should be able to have that opportunity. And giving people opportunity spurs a lot more things. Trust me, because someone gave me an opportunity with the CryptoPunk back in the day, and I was able to take full responsibility of my course, but that opportunity led into a little bit of success.
Exactly. And there's also the fact that even if you have the money to go and spend on a big plot, well, how many plots do you have to buy and how many games to make sure that you're not too risky? Because one metaverse could perform very well, another one could also perform very badly. So it's an extremely high risk profile to just buy one piece of land if you're looking at this as sort of a serious way to make income. So I think basically we looked at how do we structure an organization that is diversified into many different assets, but at the same time has huge upside. And that's kind of how we led to the DAO structure, because we think it's so vital to include the whole community in every decision we do. So what's going to be very interesting is once we're set up and post launch, we're going to have a lot of people from our own community help us develop both the projects and come up with new proposals of where we can invest. And just to clarify, so Pangea, initially we looked at just sort of real estate investments in the metaverse, but it's become clear to us that we also want to invest in infrastructure projects and sort of a lot of projects that we see coming up with land in the future.
Bam, right
So
on cue. It says it right there. I'm looking at your Mir XYZ right there. And it is right there. You know, come across all different platforms, games, worlds, metaverse infrastructures, not just the, you know, multiple things you're looking at here.
Yeah, it's extremely important to have a diversified approach to this, because the space is moving so fast, which means that there's going to be some really big hitters, as we've already seen. And there's also going to be some things that just don't pan out the way that we might think. So having a sort of diversified approach to looking at different types of real estate, different types of opportunities within the metaverse, I think it's really important.
It is important that the diversification within it, if you're in that opportunity and the way, and if you're in that opportunity that comes across you of how you are going to be able to do that. And people have different entry points on that. You have your friend Al here. Al, what's going on? How have we been?
I'm great. Thanks for having us, CryptoNovo.
No problem.
Just
Thank you
letting
for joining.
Punk's
Thank you for
beautiful
joining.
words
Yes, yes.
lead the show.
How do you work into this equation here? I mean, I'm trying to say 2 steps ahead, getting into the metaverse myself. As you know, I've self said that got some land. I've actually owned some essential land for over a year now. I was able to get in, you know, over a year ago because I felt that was the next phase in these types of NFTs is why not have some land to display my NFTs in. And now you're able to, as you're saying, this space moves so fast, you're able to have almost passive income on the land if you get the right builds on them.
Yeah, totally. We're working with a bunch of different infrastructure projects to figure out ways where we can generate profits for our holders and those and anyone that's part of the DAO's community. Something that I want to say that hasn't been touched on is that just how we are focused on creating a more equitable ecosystem within the metaverse. We want to make sure that it's all level playing field, and we're super focused on not taking large institutional investors, and that's why our whitelist is currently planned as a very small allocation, just so we can provide liquidity for our bootstrapping pool.
That is awesome. And so where are you guys at in this, you know, in the evolution of this? I mean, you as you say, the things are moving quickly, and as we see, you know, I mean, projects are moving, and you know, the short summary actually just outlines exactly what you guys are going to do. Where are we in this?
Yeah, so we're currently, like, as you are well aware of, we pretty much launched last week. So we're just in the early marketing stages. But I mean, within the next month and a half is when they should be expecting the Pangea launch, which will be accompanied by a few more mirror articles in tandem with partnership launches that we're really excited to share, and other partnerships. We're building what we think to be one of the biggest communities of builders, artists, and metaverse developers that's going to be currently available in the industry. So we're in close communications with various different people in the space, and we're really excited to show some of these relationships that we're forging.
And that's what it is building and networking. Sorry, I was reading your guys' website, and it should be presented so everyone can actually see it, as being selfish myself here. And there it is right there, you know, and you can just read about what it's about and how to get to know them a little bit better. And just being fresh out of the box a week, you guys have already compiled a thought process in my mind that I want to continue following this, because it's right up my alley, you know, helping it out. And it's, you know, the path is being forged by the community themselves, where they can have a lot of say what you want to go in. There might be someone that you come across that might have a particular idea or concept, and it seems like you guys are very open to, you know, listening to it and working with the community members.
Totally, yeah. We're really focused on a governance mining protocol system whereby the community actually really does a lot of the participation of what the decisions are being made, and that community is rewarded for their participation. Yeah.
I love it.
I think that's the
Governance
best way for the
coins.
adoption process.
Yeah, governance coins. So the people who own it have the ability to vote on it, the ability to speak on it, and the ability to guide the direction it wants to go in. So how did Punk 4621 meet up with Al? Is there any like common thread that, you know, are you guys both thinking of metaverse land? Are you guys both thinking of what's next? Or is it just, you know, something where you guys just connected, you know, through different discords and you thought this is a common idea that you guys wanted to share?
So I think personally I've been sort of thinking about this for quite a while, and I know that Al has as well. Sort of how do we gain the best exposure to the metaverse, and sort of what's the best way to sort of enter it. And we both sort of met through, I believe we met through a mutual friend and then started chatting online. But we both sort of discussed, us and also some others of the team, sort of that right now there isn't the perfect product offering for us to get into this. So then the next logical step to us was, well, let's try and make it.
Yeah, that's the idea, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And here we are. You are making it, and you are having some. You know, you did have your launch come out, and that's all it is. Is going to grow and pick up speed from there, and it's going to be driven by the community and the people within that community right there. And you know, getting the exposure out there, getting the innovation out there, and also getting the community out there. Just like it states, you know, right on your guys' website, is just pretty much there for everyone to see. So that way, you know, what direction that this is going to, you know, turn towards.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the next stage that we sort of got coming up, as Al mentioned, was the whitelist. So over the next sort of month, what we'll be doing is dropping our Discord. We'll be having a few activities on our Discord and my Twitter. So if anyone's following, stay tuned for that. And then, yeah, I hope that, you know, within a month we'll have the whitelist ready and people can actually participate and get in early on this project. Yeah.
Next time, or in that month's time, let's double back on the show. We'll get some people up here on whitelisted. We'll see the progression that you guys have had, you know, and whatever we need to get this out there, so then more people can learn about it and get the education on it is important. I just back again to the governance mining, to a rewards rewards for being active within the community is just really cool. It's just cool stuff to do and to bring across to not only the people watching my stream, but, you know, the people that are watching, people watching, you know, around. This is awesome.
Totally.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
We're excited to show you the progress, as we move forward. We're confident that you'll like it.
Cool. We're gonna transition to another. Anything else? All right, let's give like a minute and like the elevator pitch. All right, you walked into the elevator pitch. Someone from Shark Tank's in there, and you're just like, oh man, like what's going on? Like, all right, so Punk 4621, what's going on? I see that you have a new background to your to your Twitter feed here, your Twitter handle. You know what's going on with what's
I think
new?
to anyone that hasn't heard about us or seen us online before, I guess what I would say is, if you're looking at metaverse plays, if you're looking at what is the next thing in the metaverse, you should highly consider real estate and infrastructure within the metaverse, because as rates have shown, it's just gone crazy up. And Pangea is a solution to make it sort of accessible to everyday retail investors, from big to small, whether you're a tiny fish or a huge whale and anything in between. We don't play sort of a disadvantage or an advantage to anyone. So I think it really is a more equitable and fair way to get in on the metaverse, and hopefully extremely profitable as well.
That's right. So make sure you're following, do your due diligence, make sure you're keeping up to date, because hopefully in a month's time we'll have that Discord up. We're gonna have you know, the whitelist presented for you guys as their phase 0 right there, to bring all these aliens, apes, and zombies into an equal playing field within the metaverse. So I mean, I don't think of a better way to do it than just starting with concepts like this, getting the ideas out there, because it's going to be community driven through governance tokenology. As I just made up that last word, I think.
Nice word.
Punk 4621, Al, thank you guys so much for, you know, presenting. I'm going to bring another international an international artist on right now. And if there's a language barrier, if there's a language barrier, cool. Because the one thing that is an international language is NFTs. And we're going to try it out here with Markin. And he's in the same time zone as you. So it's like 4 in the morning. The sun's not even up at all. He's going to try to share his screen here. You can screen share. There's a button to screen share. I'm not sure if see, he's tapping back to me. So I do have a button. If you want to click on your screen to share it, you can. If not, I'm going to start pulling up some of, not this one. There's my metaverse. I was going to show off my metaverse. And all right, so Markin right here is documentary photography, and he is on right now. And how are we doing this morning for you? Maybe he does not understand, but that's all right. We'll work through this. We'll get it out there. He's wanting to share his portfolio right here. I do have his link tree right here, his foundation, and he has his Twitter, his different awards on his webpage, his OpenSea, his LinkedIn, and his Instagram. So right here on his Instagram account, as you can see, right here, here are some of the photos on Instagram that you could be following him on Instagram right now. Let's get up to the top of the screen here so you can find out his handle. We'll get him here on a more of a full screen. You can see him down in the corner here. He's typing away, trying to communicate with me as best as he can. His translator is definitely sleeping, and that's definitely all right. And let's see if we get a better picture of some of these. This looks like it's in Istanbul.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you, Crypto. Oh, I am fine. And you?
He lives in Turkey. He's been documenting photography for over 7 years. Greatest passion is to immortalize different cultures and geographies with photography, and brings photography together with art lovers all over the world, as you can see right now. But the pictures that we just saw with him in Istanbul. Here it is. Here's another one. I believe this is from Turkey. And he's bringing these into NFTs. So these are some more of his portfolio right here that we can further look at. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, there's not probably too many scenes like that in the world. You see the tunnel in the background, river right next to just beautiful landscapes, and then the light coming through. I mean, you're not going to see too many times. You're going to be able to see that, and then just a wrap of the entire train from beginning to end, almost tunnel to tunnel on it. Absolutely beautiful. And here it is, building a peace of mind for men and women in the Youth Eyes of Silk Road photo exhibit in Turkey. I don't want to mispronounce that particular state within Turkey, or maybe it's a town. But that's someone he's working very closely with some of his foundation pieces, which are right here. This is what he is minting right here. Many of his photography projects that he has worked on before have been exhibited on international platforms. Some of them amongst the top 50 photographers in the UNESCO Youth Eyes Silk Road Photography Contest. The best photo awarded by ONO Sports Confederation. That is awesome. And we're seeing it right here, where he's actually now able to bring these into NFT space. So here it is, beautiful work on the foundation. If we're going to get an upload here, it might take a second or two. I know foundation sometimes runs slow, especially when I have a million tabs on and talking with the filter.
Hey, Crypto. No, I want to.
If you want to
want
speak in your native tongue, feel free, man. Ed is totally cool with me. If you want to speak in your native tongue and just speak towards your countrymen and women in Turkey or wherever, that's totally fine with me. On the bottom, there is a screen share button, which you can screen share your things. It just says screen share. It looks like a little computer screen. So you can screen share if you'd wish. One of the photos right here, absolutely beautiful. Under
I want to share my computer screen and I want to show my portfolio.
Sharing the computer screen. Yes, you can do that. There's a button on the bottom to toggle it on and off. You have to look at, there's a screen share button on the bottom. Type it in here. Thank you for joining me at this hour. I greatly appreciate the international love all the way from Turkey. It's probably about 6 in the morning. I'm typing to him right now, seeing if he's trying to share his portfolio so he can give us the full range of his work right here. This one sold and is owned, as you can see, by a Bored Ape. So this one did sell to a member of the Bored Ape community, as you can see down there, who it's owned by Dodd Franco. Here's another one owned by Frustration, owned by Martin Welker. And Infinity of Green right here. I didn't see the link. Oh, there's the link right there. Let's see if I can do that. Yes, I'm going to see if I can get this link open for him. And my friend, how does that look, my friend?
Thank you. Thank
yes,
you, CryptoNovo.
we figured it out. Yes, yes, yes. All right. It was a couple clicks. We figured it out. I'm telling you, NFTs are the international language.
Thank you. Thank you. My portfolio, CryptoNovo. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let's thumb through this bad boy right here. This is sweet. All right. So we have the portfolio right here, the photo portfolio, the documentary. Oh, we're just gonna go through it. So is this your hometown? Is this motherland? Is this let me type it in there. Let's see. Did you grow up here? I love these. This kid's having fun.
Yes, 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 CryptoNovo.
You grew up here.
Yes.
All right. I love this. I love this.
Yes. Yes, yes, bro. My family in love her.
Yes, there we go. Perfect. That's awesome. So this is family right here that he has taking, from back home where he did grow up. And this is the portfolio. This is like, growing up where he's been. Imagine like going back there and trying to explain NFTs to such a simple way of life. I mean, where all you really have to worry about is food, water, hanging out with your friends. Like, look at the smile on these kids. It's just such
my village, my home. This is part of my home.
This is part of the motherland. This is home for you. I see the smile and how proud you are of it, and like, this is like the culture that you've been, probably know this. Look at the sun coming through here. Ah, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to guess that's a sunrise or sunset. Sunrise, sunset. See if you knew that. But look at the art on this wall. Wow. Beautiful. Look at the colors on that. some chili peppers. It looks like they're doing here. Maybe some red bell peppers. I'm gonna guess bell peppers because I don't know if I'd be handling that stuff if they're chili peppers with my bare hands. Ah, look at this. This is like old school ruins.
City Urfa, Turkey. City Urfa.
City Ufa, yes.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh man. How old? How old? How old is it?
Hold. 1 minute.
Cool. Yeah, he's probably looking it up right now. Look at that. Oh, those look like chili peppers. Those are a little bit thinner right there. Ah, look at that. I don't know if I'd be standing here on that cliff.
Can
You say that again? I was talking over you. This is the picture I saw. I liked.
In Dervish in Konya, City Konya.
Asking you the wedding.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's beautiful. I really wonder what that is. Darvish, Dervish. So let's see. Member of the Mohammedan religion order that has taken vows and property. Oh, that's awesome. The 12th century, they were noted for their wild and extravagant rituals and known for dancing, whirling, howling. Ooh!
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
see? Beautiful. Where was I? Where was I? This one. Oh, look at the color on that. The lighting. Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Eastern Express. Oh, the train. Now, so this is the train that we did. So now we're going into the train. This is the one I pointed out before in the valley right there. Did you travel on this train? Wow.
I am waiting.
I mean, how'd you even get that? I wonder. Man, how do you get those shots? Like, it just seems like you're in the middle, absolutely nowhere.
Yes, CryptoNovo. Yes.
So he did travel on this train, probably the same exact train as he's growing up. You know, going from small town to big town is just a guess. I'm just trying to piece it together because I'm learning his life and lifestyle just by looking at his photos, and now he's able to pass them off. Here's some monochromes, some black and whites. I don't know if that's a particular phrase in photography. I'm sorry, I'm not too skilled at my photograph lingo. But man, just like look at that, just like welding. You got welding going on here. You got kids growing clothes. You got businessmen looking at a store. There's a lot happening in these photos. More than meets the eye. Looking around the corner, this guy's looking back. This is the frustration one.
Wait.
So this one did.
Sorry, 1 minute, CryptoNovo. Sorry, I sent history. Wait, please.
Yes, waiting. He's sending me the story on the frustration on this piece right here. That maybe linked with these two pieces. I don't know if this is the same gentleman. This looks like what I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess this. I bet you this is a Turkish wrestling match where these kids are wrestling each other for like tournament, just like we would do in high school sports here, where they wrestle. And I think this is maybe someone who doesn't win, and there's winners and losers in matches. And, it wasn't like a fight or anything. I'm just guessing. This is a whole 100% guess. Yes, I was right. Yes, bravo me, bravissimo. The training of wrestling athletes starts from childhood. Children go through their training, through tough training, and face off against their rivals. In this photo, I witnessed the disappointment of a wrestler after his defeat. with my camera. Yes, that is exactly what it is, man. Picture tells 1,000 worlds. I can kind of tell just because I shouldn't say I can kind of tell. Maybe not so much on this photo, but on this one, just like the tied pants, the short pants, and it looks like, it looks like they did have, a struggle. He did have a struggle, a battle going on. The experimental right here. Oh man. So there's nothing like that in Chicago. So like what we have here is just like new building, old building. We have a new building, old building one right here.
Yeah.
Oh, bees. So they're showing the transparency. I'm gonna guess that they're close to each other in nature. Maybe like people go to school here, people go to school here. A college maybe in Turkey. Then we have the bees. Honeybees. Wow. Let me see. I'm gonna guess prayer jars. Sorry for my ignorance with words. Wish.
No, CryptoNovo.
Tips for
Yemek pişiriyor. 1 minute yemek. We are cooking.
Oh, cook.
Eat, cook.
Eating. Oh, I thought it was like a spiritual thing, but I see it now. It's just like yeah, you put it in there to
Minimalist.
That's cute. I like that. If I ever see one of those in real life, I'm definitely buying one now. Oh man. I mean, this is like Natural Geographic's is straight up right here, live action. I don't even know if anyone's watching anymore. I just turned into a fan of this. Thank you. This is awesome. Like, what do you think this is like? Tea leaves or what? Like tea leaves?
Yes, tea farmers.
Yes. Man, I'm good.
Yes.
I kind of like doing this. I like doing this. I like doing this. All right, cool. So tea leaves. Man.
My best photo, CryptoNovo. This is photo. This is photo. My favorite. Yes, CryptoNovo. In UNESCO throughout 1 minute, I sent it.
Right here. This is his favorite photo. Infinity of green. Excuse me. Bam. He was among the top 500 photographers in this website right here. I want to get the right one here. UNESCO.
Yes.
Eyes Silk Roads Photography Contest. And this was the picture that won it for you? Was this the winning picture? Winning picture? Winning photo.
Winning 1 minute.
He's probably looking up. He's probably translating it. Man, so much power to.
Winning.
Man, this has got to be so.
1 minute.
Guys, I hope someone buys this. Please help. I mean, this is cool. He's doing. Oh, look, he left the room. Let's see him. Let's get him back here, live action, full screen.
In CryptoNovo, my UNESCO secret photo contest in
Youth Lens. Oh, okay. So in a book, published in a book, and then 2 books, hardcover.
2 years winning.
2 years, back to back.
Yes.
Champion. Dude, this guy's no joke. This guy's got the real deal going on here. Yeah, he's proud. Yeah, take your time. It's okay. You got it. Find it.
1 minute.
You got the stage, my man. I know you don't understand what I'm hearing. Someone out there knows what I'm understanding. I'm going to give you the time for it. There it is right there. Beautiful. Look at that. 1.5 pages. You got the tea leaves coming down. It's just perfectly tiered from left to right. You're seeing the hard work it goes to. I mean, there's only one way you can get to this. You got to climb the hill with an empty bag. You got to climb down the hill with a full bag. And that's how you make a living in some parts of the world, just so we can have good tasting tea. Tea is grown in many parts of the world. High amounts of tea is grown in the north of Turkey. The Black Sea, a high and hilly region, has the distinction of being one of the homelands of tea. The tea harvest is very demanding and trying. The workers spend a busy overtime collecting teas. This photo is selected of one of the best 50 photographs by UNESCO Youth Eyes Silk Road Photography Contest in 2018, probably even 2019, because it was in the book back-to-back years, it looks like. At the same time, it was exhibited in honor of many national and international photography organizations. My friend, yes, good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you, CryptoNovo. Thank you so much.
Let's do that again. I didn't even know that thing worked. Let's do it again. With it. Right here, follow him on Foundation. Follow him right here on Twitter. Let's get this guy followed here, guys. Let's at least do your due diligence. I did mine to try to find him, get him on the show. He's up early in the morning. He has a smile on his face because he's drinking some of the best tea in the world that keep him going. Here's his Foundation links. His link tree with Foundation, Twitter. Here's his award-winning page that I already linked into. OpenSea, which will be with you shortly. His LinkedIn, if you need to contact him. Here's the organization that he's helping. Right here on Instagram, right here, my friends. Make sure you're following him. I gotta follow him. Heck, what the heck am I doing? Now you're back in on it. The award-winning photo. We're gonna leave it with this one right here, okay? This is a beauty. I don't know how you say goodbye in Turkey.
Yeah.
But out of the NFT community, I want to say thank you to all my other friends who have maybe been chiming in, had your computers on or off during this whole time. I want to thank you for coming on the show. And that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some beats going and get on to other things because other things need to be happening. I want to thank Zevi for coming on. I want to thank Marshall for coming on. And you know what? All is good in the world. We had a Punk on today talking about a DAO. Life is good. Life is great. What better way to finish it off? But you know, if you need a filter, you can check out CryptoNovo.io and get your filter right there on the Discord. Get a filter that I'm talking through right now. Having fun with that. There's CryptoNovo. And with that being said, stay positive and love life. Peace.